A very good morning, children. Welcome to the online session of subject mathematics of 7th class. I hope so. You all are very fine and staying happy in the current situation. So, in the previous class, we have discussed about the properties of integers under addition. So, all the properties we have seen. Okay, what are the properties we have seen? One is closure property, next commutative property, next associative property, next additive identity, next additive inverse. Like this we have seen the 5 properties, okay, under addition. Okay, properties of integers under addition. So all the properties have satisfied for the integers under addition. So in that also you have been done the homework, whatever the homework given, very good. Okay, so now in the today's class we shall see the properties of integers under multiplication. So under multiplication, how the integers will play. So whether the integers will get satisfied with these properties or not under multiplication. So in the addition properties, so we have seen all the plus symbols, all the addition symbols, that means plus symbols. So now the same properties will be there, but with the multiplication symbols. So instead of a plus b, here a into b will be there. Instead of a plus of b plus c, here a into b into c will be there. Okay, like this we shall see. So the first one. So today's topic is properties of integers. Properties of integers under multiplication. Under multiplication we are seeing the properties. Okay, so what is the first property? The first property is closure property. Okay, closure property. So in the closure property, so in the addition property, what is there? For any two integers a and b, that means if a and b are two integers, then a plus b is also integer. So if that is satisfied, property multiplication property is also satisfied. Closure property is satisfied under addition. So now here in this multiplication properties, suppose if a and b are two integers. Okay, so instead of staying this one, so first of all take any two integers. So in the multiplication, so now I am taking two integers. So 13 into, so one more integer. This is a positive integer. Next I am taking negative integer. So 13 into minus 6. 13 into minus 6 is there. So this is one integer. This is one more integer. So minus numbers also, negative numbers also integers only. Okay, integers means positive, negative and 0. So 13 into minus 6. So what is closure property? If there are two numbers, so the multiplication of two numbers also should come with the result. Also whatever the result is coming, that should be also integer only. Okay, if the answer is integer, then closure property satisfies under multiplication of integers. Okay, so what is 13 into 6? So first of all 13 6. So what is 13 6? 13 6 72. Okay, sorry, 13 6 78. Okay, so okay, so 13 6 is 78. So here now this is a positive number, this is a negative number. So plus into minus. So now plus into minus symbol also we should check. So plus into minus is minus. So the result will get a minus symbol. Okay, so the result will get a minus symbol. So 13 6 78. Okay, So here what is the 78? So minus 78 came. So is a minus 78 is integer or not? So yes, obviously negative numbers, all the negative numbers are integers only. So here closure property is satisfying with the multiplication symbol also. Okay. So finally what we can say, so if a and b are any two integers then then a into b is also integer only, if a and b are integers, so a and b are integers, then a into b, so product of these two numbers, whatever the result for the product of these two numbers also getting integer, then the closure property is satisfied. So here it is satisfying, so closure property satisfies under multiplication. So like this we can do. So next, so what is the next property? So the next property is commutative property. Okay, commutative property. So what is commutative? Already we said. So what is meaning of commutative? Commutative means exchanging one another places. Okay, exchanging the partners or exchanging anything. Okay, to some other person. So here commutative. So in the commutative property of addition, what we say? So if two integers are there, so the addition of two integers is equal to the reverse addition of two integers. Okay, that means a plus b is equals to b plus a. We have seen in the addition properties of integer under addition of commutative property. But now with this multiplication. So in the multiplication, what will be there? So simply in place of addition there will be multiplication. There will be multiplication symbol. Okay. So whether this satisfies or not, we have to see. So in the commutative property, so first take any two integers. Okay, whether positive or negative. So now we have taken positive and negative. So right now I will be taking any another number. Okay. So 28 okay, instead of 20 okay, 28 into minus 12. So 28 into minus 12. Okay, these are the two integers. So one is positive, one is negative. So what is the result of this one? So first of all we have to find 28 into 12. So what is 28 into 12? So if you don't get, means take roughly like this. Okay, 28 into 12. So first multiply with 2 table. Okay, 2 8s are 16. 1 should be outside. So 2 2s are 4. 4 plus 1 5. Next 1's place is completed. Next 10's place onwards. So 1 into 8. 1 into 2. So what is the total? 6. 5 plus 8 13. Next 2 plus 1 3. So what is the answer? 336. 336. So now coming to the symbols. So this is plus 28. This is minus 12. Plus into minus is minus. So result will be in the negative number. Okay. Minus 336. So 28 into minus 12 is 336. Okay. Now what we have to do? We have to exchange these two numbers. Shift these two numbers. Okay. Now minus 12 will come first. Minus 12 into 28. Minus 12 into 28. What is minus 12 into 28? So 12 into 28 only. 12 into 28. 28 into 12 same. Okay. 336. Okay. So afterwards again symbols. So minus into plus. Okay. Here in this plus into minus. So plus into minus is minus only. Minus into plus also minus only. So answer is minus 336. So both the results are equal. equal. So with this what we can say? So commutative property of multiplication also satisfies for the integers. Satisfies for the integers. Okay. So here with this finally what we can say? If a and b are two integers, if a and b are any two integers, then product of a into b is equals to product of b into a. Product of a into b is equals to product of b into a. Okay, that means so a into b is equals to b into a. So like this the product will be coming. So like this commutative property also satisfies under the integers. Okay, so like this it will be. So suppose if you take any 0 also, so suppose instead of minus 12 if you take 0, so okay, instead of 28 if you take 0, what will happen? 0 into minus 12, 0 into something always 0 only, is it right? So 0 into minus 12, 0 will become. Next, so in place of 28 we have taken 0, so that means here also 0 only. So minus 12 into 0, so 0 into something, so 0 only. So 0, 0, both the answers are same. Like this, if you take any two numbers, so if you do the product of one statement, so the second statement will be reverse. So that statement's result also will be getting equal only, equal to the first statement's result. Okay, same number will be coming. So same result will be coming. So commutative property also satisfies under multiplication of integers. So I hope so you have understood these two properties very easily. Okay, now coming to the next property. So what is next property? We shall see. Next one is associative property. Associative property. Okay, what is associative property? So here already we have talked about this associative property in the addition also, in the addition of integers. So here associative means giving something to someone or someone else. Okay, that means giving equally to someone or someone else. Okay, so here associative. So in the addition what we have talked, a plus of b plus c is equals to a plus b plus c. That means if a, b, c are any three integers, then a plus of b plus c is equals to a plus b plus c. So like this we have talked in the addition property, in the addition of integers associative property. Now in the multiplication what we will see? So in the multiplication also for the associative property we have to consider three integers. So the three integers whether positive or negative or 0. Okay, so those numbers you should take the same formula. You should take same formula, but instead of a plus symbol you should take the multiplication symbol. Instead of addition symbol you should take the multiplication symbol. So suppose I am taking minus 2 minus 15 and next third one is 0. Okay, one is plus, one is positive, one is negative and one is 0 I am taking. So for these three numbers, three numbers are three different categories. So 0 is a whole number. Okay, next 2 is also whole number only, but 2 is a positive number, that means natural number. Next minus 15, it is a negative number. So 3 are lying at different places on the number line. Okay, so here, so for these three numbers now we have to keep the formula. So 2 into minus 15 into 0, what will be the result? We have to find out. So first one, so a into b into c, so like that we have to find. So 2 into minus 15, What is 2 into minus 15? 2 into 15. So positive, first 2 into 15. So whatever the bracket is there, first you should solve this bracket. Okay. So in this bracket 2 are there. So first solve this bracket. So 2 into 15. That means 15 to is a 30. After that plus into minus. Plus into minus. So plus into minus. Minus. So this answer is minus 30. Okay. Okay. Here I will be writing. So minus 30. This is minus 30. Next into 0. Okay. Into 0 is it. So minus 30 into 0. 0 into something is 0 only. Okay. 0 into something is 0 only. What is the answer? 0 is the answer. Now we have to exchange the brackets to the second and third integers. So 2 into minus 15 into 0. Minus 15 into 0. 2 into, now 2 is alone. 2 is alone. Here 2 is having a partner minus 15. So here 2 is having a partner minus 15. But now, and here 0 is alone. Okay, 0 is alone. Now here 2 is alone and 0 is having a partner minus 15. Okay, so here these two are partners. Now, so first of all write down 2 as it is. Afterwards, so solve this 2. Okay, minus 15 into 0. Minus 15 into 0. 0 into something, 0 only. 0 into something, 0 only. Next, 2 into 0. What is 2 into 0? 0 only. So 0 into something is 0 only. So what is this answer? 0. This answer is also 0. So 0 is equals to 0. So both the numbers are same. Both the results are same. So associative property of integers under multiplication is also satisfied. So finally what we can say, if A, B and C are any three integers then A into B into C is equals to A into B into C. So that means A into A into B into C is equals to A into B into C. Okay, this is a property of associative property under multiplication. Okay, so I think so you have understood this associative property. Okay, so now we shall go with the one more property. Okay. So here you will be getting a doubt. Okay, sir, here three numbers are there, no, and we are taking the different types of symbols, no. So why the result is not coming as another? Why the result is not same here? Why not the undifferent? Why not the different results? Means here the multiplication does not depend on the number of integers. Multiplication does not depend on the number of integers. They depend both only on the brackets. So how many? So whatever the number we are taking, so whatever the integers we are taking, on that only it will be depend. Not how many integers we are taking. So what type of integers we are taking, on that only the multiplication will be depending. Okay. So that is the most important thing from this concept. Okay, so here see next one, the next property is distributive property. Okay, this property is one of the new property which is not there in the addition properties. So, generally, you know, suppose you are having 10 chocolates. So with you for you 5 friends are there. For you 5 friends are there. So you want to give all those 10 chocolates to them equally. So how you will give to them? So you will distribute. That means you will distribute to them very equally. So 10 chocolates are there means you want to give to 5 members. You should give to 5 members. So your 5 friends. Okay. So 10 chocolates for 5 friends. You will distribute very equally. So first of all you will give one chocolates to one member. So one chocolate to one member. Again how many chocolates will be left over? Again 5 chocolates will be left over. So again one more chocolate you will give to one more member. Okay, or else directly 10 chocolates for 5 members. So 5 into 2 10 like that you will distribute to equally. Because if you distribute like this means what will happen? If you distribute like this means see. If you distribute like this means what will happen? There might be some sort of clashes. Okay, 3, 2, 0, 4, 1. Okay, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So if you distribute like this means there will be misunderstandings on each other, and they all might be scolding to you only. I think so. Okay, distribute equally. So like that they will be saying. So here what will happen? So you will be distributing equally to all your friends. Okay, like this. If more number of chocolates and more number of friends are there means you will be sharing equally. You will be distributing equally. Is it right? If not so, there might be some clashes in between you and your friends. Okay. So like this it will be. So that is only talking about here distributive property. So with this concept what we can say? So whatever the number is that number will distribute to another 2 numbers very equally. Okay. So here 10 is it. So this 10 it will be distributing to these 2 numbers very equally. Okay. So for not getting any clashes. So suppose any integer is there. So next -2 is there. Next -3 I am taking. So these 3 integers are there. So we have to distribute this 10 to this -2 and -3 equally. Okay, without any clashes. So in this distributive, so they here addition will also give one support. Addition also gives a support to us. Okay, so how it will give means so 10 into -2 plus of -3, -2 plus of -3. So like this it will be giving. Okay, so here you have to multiply for these 2 numbers. So 10 should be distributed to for this one and for this number. So how we have to distribute means see. So 10 into -2, 10 into -2 bracket plus is there. Here plus is there. So plus 10 into next 10 into -2 after 10 into -3. Okay, so like this you have to distribute equally. Okay, so 10 is distributing to -2 and -3 equally. So for the -2 one time, for the -3 one time. Okay, so like this. So now there won't be any clashes on each other. Okay, so here 10 into so first of all we should calculate this. We should find this solution. Okay, these two are two statements. So first of all, first statement we have to calculate. So 10 into first solve this bracket. Remove this bracket. How to remove brackets? So by solving this one we have to remove the brackets. So plus of -3. So plus of -3 internal bracket is there. So first remove that one internal bracket. So what is after bracket? -2 plus into -3. -2 -3. Okay, what is the answer? 10 into -2 -3. Both are negative symbols. So add those two numbers. So 2 plus 3 5 symbol is minus only. Two are minus symbol, so minus only. If two are plus one means you keep plus symbol. Okay. If two are minus, you keep minus symbol. 10 into minus 5. So 10 5 is 50. 10 into 5 50. Plus into minus minus 50. So first statement answer is minus 50. So coming to the second statement. So 10 into minus 2. 10 into minus 2. 10 to is 20. Plus into minus plus again 10 into 3 30 plus into minus. Okay, now remove this bracket using multiplication of these two symbols. So minus 2 plus into minus is minus 30. So minus 20 minus 30. So both are negative symbols. So add these two numbers. So 30 plus 20 is 50. So both are negative symbols. So you keep that symbol only. So what is the symbol? Minus 50. So minus 50 minus 50. So both the results are same. So with this what we can say? So 10 into minus 2 plus of minus 3 is equals to 10 into minus 2 plus 10 into minus 3. Okay. I hope so you have understood. So with this what we can write finally? So finally what we can write means see here. So this is one integer a. If a, b, c are any three integers, if a, b, c are any three integers, a into bracket b plus c is equals to a into b plus a into c. Okay, a into b plus c is equals to a into b plus a into c. Okay, so this is a statement of a distributive property. So this is satisfying. Both the results are same. So distributive property satisfies with the multiplication of integers. So I hope so you have understood this property very easily. So now we shall go with the one more property. Okay. Now multiplication identity. The next one is multiplication identity. So what is multiplication identity? So in the additive identity, that means in the additional properties, so we have seen additive identity. So in that what we have taken? So a plus 0 is equals to a only. A plus 0 is equals to 0 plus a is equals to a only we have taken. So here we have taken zeros in the additive identity. So if 0 is adding to any integer, then the result also should be the same integer only. Like that we have taken in the additive identity. Now what about multiplication identity? Multiplication identity means suppose we are taking any integer 2. So 2 we should multiply with the identity 1. So whatever the integer we are taking, that should be multiplied with 1. Okay. With for this what will happen? Suppose 2 into 1 is there. So 2 into 1 is 2. Next, minus 23 into 1. So what is minus 23 into 1? 1 into something is something only. So whatever the number you are taking, that only will be the result. Okay. Suppose minus 1 lakh is there. Minus 1 lakh into 1. So minus 1 lakh into 1 is minus 1 lakh only. So whatever the number you are taking, so and you are multiplying that number with 1. So the result also will be the same number only. Okay. So this is about multiplication identity. So So any integer, if you are taking any integer and if you are multiplying with 1, so the integer should be, the result should be the same integer what you have taken. Okay, that is a multiplication identity. Okay, I think so you have understood. So here 2 into 1 is 2. So if you reverse means what will happen? So 1 into 2. 1 into 2 is also 2 only. So both the results are same. Both the results are same. So 2 into 1 is equals to 1 into 2 is 2 only. So 1 into a is equals to a into 1 is equals to a only. A only. So this is a final statement of multiplication identity. So if a is one of the integer, then a into 1 is equals to a, 1 into a into 1 is equals to 1 into a is equals to a only. Okay, like this the multiplication identity will be coming. So here two statements will be there. So after writing two statements, statement 1, statement 2, after solving these two statements you should write the final conclusion. What is the final conclusion? So this statement is satisfying the multiplication identity under integers. Okay, so like that you have to write down. Okay, next one, the last property in the multiplication properties. Multiplication by 0. Okay, so multiplication by 0, so that means anything into 0 is what will come. Anything into 0 is 0 only, is it right? So whatever the integer you are taking, so minus 1000 I am taking, so minus 1000 into 0. So what is minus 1000 into 0? So something into 0 is 0 only. 0 into something is 0 only. Okay, this type of questions are very much important and very easy. Okay, so 0 into something, 1 into something, so 0 into minus 1, so like that type of questions are very easy only. So if you misplace that this concepts means you will be losing 1 mark or half mark in the exam. So please don't get confused with the numbers. So someone will write minus 1000 into 0, that means minus 1000 they will be writing. So in a hurry, so they will think, you will be thinking that we know this answers and you will be writing some wrong answer. So identify whether 0 into something or 1 into something. So 0 into something is always 0. 1 into something is always whatever the integer you have taken. So 1 into something is always whatever the answer you have taken. Whatever the something. 1 into something is something only. So 0 into something is 0. Okay. So minus 1000 into 0, 0 only. So 0 into 0, 0 only. Okay. 25 into 0. Okay. This is also 0 only. So finally what we can say, if a is an integer, then a into 0 is 0 only. If a into 0 is also 0 only. So suppose if you reverse it, so 0 into 25. So for this only I am writing. So 0 into 25 also 0 only. So both the answers are same. So multiplication by 0 property also satisfies under integers. Okay. So this type of problem. So a into 0 is equals to 0 into a is equals to 0 only. So this is a property of multiplication by 0. Okay. I hope so you have understood this concept very well. So with this the properties of integers under multiplication also completed. So today I am giving some problems regarding these properties. So try to do this problems, very easy only. So don't get confused and try to solve these problems. First one, minus 11 into minus 8. Okay, next second one, 5 into minus 26. Next third one, okay, 26 into minus 5. Next minus 3 into 6 is equals to 6 into minus 3. So solve these two problems. So this statement you solve here. Whether these two are equal or not, you solve. Okay, next fourth one. Minus 12 into minus 3 into 0 is equals to minus 12 into minus 3 into 0. Okay, into 0. Next fifth one. Minus 5 into 6 plus 13, 6 plus 73 is equals to minus 5 into 6 plus minus 5 into 73. Solve this two. This one LHS and RHS you have to solve. Okay. Next sixth one. Okay. Sixth one. Minus 1, 0, 5, 2, 3, 6 into 1 is equals to dash. Next seventh one. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 into 0 is equals to dash. Okay, these are the problems. You try to solve these 7 problems. So these 7 problems are under properties of integers under multiplication only. So if there are equal to symbols means you solve these two statements. So this statement you solve with this side, this statement you solve this side. If the both numbers are equal, you identify the property and write down so and so property satisfies under multiplication of integers. Okay, like that you write down, and I think so you will be writing these answers very easily. So in the next class we shall go on with the exercise part of this properties. So next exercise 5 we shall start. Okay. So thank you for attending my class, children. So have a good day, children. Thank you.